Have you ever poured your heart and your soul and your savings into building a beautiful website for your business, only for it to sit there completely empty? You're getting no visitors, no sales, no leads, just digital silence. It's a frustrating spot to be in, but I promise you, it's not permanent. Hi, it's Adrian from Numero Web Solutions, and in this video, I'm going to show you the simple, common mistakes that are making your website invisible online. We're going to go over exact strategies I've used to help businesses go from 0 visitors to thousands every single month. And don't worry, you don't need to learn complex code or have a massive marketing budget. This is a straightforward 3-step process that you can start using today to finally get the traffic and customers your business deserves. So let's go. All right, let's get right to it. Step number 1, is your front door locked? And this is the technical stuff. So the number one reason your website might feel like a ghost town is that you've accidentally locked the front door. And this is the technical SEO stuff. I know it's going to sound intimidating, but it's really just about making sure that search engines like Google and that AI can actually find and understand your site. So first things first, let's see if you're even letting Google in. A tiny error in a file called robots.txt or a misplaced no index tag can tell search engines to completely ignore you. So there is an easy way to fix this, and that's by creating an XML sitemap. Think of this as a detailed map of your website that you hand deliver to Google. It shows all of your important pages. You can use free online tools to generate one and then submit it through Google Search Console, which, by the way, is free, and it's an essential tool for any website owner. Next up is speed. Did you know that over half of mobile users will leave a website if it takes more than 3 seconds to load? Just 3 seconds. That's like a customer walking into your shop, getting instantly annoyed by a long line, and walking right back out. Fact of the matter is, slow speed kills traffic. So the fix is often very simple. You need to compress your images before uploading them and use something called browser caching to help your site load faster for people who come back. You can check your site speed for free with Google's Page Speed Insights tool. And finally, your site absolutely has to work flawlessly on a phone. Google now uses a mobile-first approach, which means it ranks you based on the mobile version of your site. So if your website is a pain to use on a phone with, for example, tiny text or links that you can't tap, you're not just frustrating potential users, you're basically telling Google that you don't matter. So look, if you can do this stuff yourself, do it right away. If you have a web developer available to do this stuff for you, it really shouldn't be a big deal either. But if you don't have a web developer, contact me and I'll get you one. My email is in the video description below. Okay, step number 2, are you speaking your customer's language? So once all the technical nuts and bolts are tightened with page speed and indexing and all that other stuff, it's time to look at your content, because even a technically perfect website will get no traffic if it doesn't have what people are actually searching for. The biggest mistake I see business owners do is writing clever, witty headlines that nobody is typing into a search bar. You have to stop guessing and start doing keyword research. Keywords are just the words and phrases people use when they're looking for answers. So instead of a broad, super competitive keyword like SEO, you might want to try targeting a long tail keyword. So for example, a phrase like simple SEO tips for new business owners in 2025 is far more specific. And then the people who find you through that search term are going to be exactly the people you want to talk to and the exact people that could turn into customers. So once you have your keywords, you need to create high quality original content that genuinely helps people. Look, Google's smart. It knows the difference between a thin, rehashed article and a well-researched post that solves a real problem. So here's a pro tip. When you're writing, write for humans. Don't write for search engines. Don't stuff keywords everywhere. You can use them naturally in your title, in your headings, throughout your text. You got to use those clear headings and bullet points that don't just help your readers. It's also going to help Google understand what your page is all about. Imagine just explaining your business and some of the services that you offer to somebody who just walks in and asks you the simple question, what do you do? You're not going to stuff your answer full of keywords and search terms that Google might want to hear. You're going to explain it to that customer as if you have a genuine interest in their needs and solving their problems. You do that, you'll start ranking. Okay, before I get to the last step, I want you to remember, hit the like button below, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We put out new content every day on this channel. Okay, finally, step 3, are you giving your visitors what they want? Okay, so you've unlocked the door, it's open. You're speaking your customer's language with great content. The final piece of the puzzle is making sure your website is a place people actually enjoy spending time. It's all about user experience, or UX. A bad user experience will make people leave, and that sends a negative signal to Google. Here, let me ask you, have you ever landed on a site and had no idea where to find the menu or the services pages? That's confusing navigation, and it's a traffic killer. Your website needs to be intuitive. A visitor should be able to find exactly what they're looking for in just a few clicks. A clean, logical menu isn't just nice to have, it's a necessity. Also, think about what happens when a visitor lands on your page. Are you greeting them with a giant wall of text? Are you engaging them with high-quality images, helpful videos, or interactive elements? The longer someone stays on your site, the more Google views your page as a valuable resource, which can boost your rankings. A great user experience is what turns a one-time visitor into a loyal customer. So there you have it. That's the game plan. There are the 3 core factors to turn your website from a ghost town into a busy hub for your business. And to recap, first, get your technical foundation right to make sure you're visible. Secondly, you want to create truly helpful content based on what people are actually searching for. And third, deliver an amazing user experience that makes them glad they stopped by. Look at it this way. Imagine if you had a retail store. Okay, the technical side is making sure that door is unlocked, right? The second part of the helpful content is making sure when they walk in, they see that they're in the right place. If they're looking for shoes, shoes are all over the place. And third, the user experience would be maybe a salesperson coming up right up to them and saying, how can I help you? Or information that's right in their face that they know. Consider that now for your website and you'll do well. Because if you start putting these steps into practice, you're going to see that change. It takes some time and it takes a lot of consistency, but it absolutely works. And look, if you're stuck for writing content for your website, then I want you to check out this video, which reveals a content secret that can help boost your web traffic by 106%.